So, as a military spouse, I'm sure there are certain holidays that it feels like your spouse is never there for. For us, it's like Valentine's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, I think are the three main ones that he seems to always be gone for. And it's hard because it's like, how do you celebrate these holidays when your other half is not home or it's a family holiday and you have little kids? So some of the things that have worked for me is definitely finding other friends in that same situation. And so you can spend the holiday together and make it like a friends thing as opposed to a family thing. Because a lot of times as military spouses, we don't live near our family, like our home families. So it's not like we can just like go home for the weekend or whatever and celebrate at home. We are pretty much on our own. So finding other people to celebrate with, have a potluck with, even just like do a Easter egg hunt for the kids with Easter. I've done that before. We just got together, made a meal together, had an Easter egg hunt, and did our own thing because you need other people to help you through. You really do. So that's one bit of advice. The other bit of advice I have is just plan to celebrate it when they get back or at another time, and just try to go about your day. Now, this is a little bit more difficult, especially with social media. Like everyone is sharing their pictures of what, celebrating stuff. So it's kind of hard. So you might want to stay off social media to do this. But we've done this before when he had to leave and he would miss Thanksgiving. We celebrated Thanksgiving early. We just pretended that day was Thanksgiving and we did the turkey, everything. And then he left and he was gone. And on a real Thanksgiving, it was just a lot easier because we had already celebrated it, So those are my two tips for celebrating holidays alone. Basically just do what makes you happy that day and don't worry about having to fulfill every single tradition too. That's another tip. Don't worry about it. If it's not going to work for you that year, that's okay. Like, don't put the pressure on yourself to have this perfect holiday, even when, you're going through this deployment or training or whatever it is. So what are your best tips for getting through the holidays without your spouse?